Join me on an epic Ironman adventure where we try to accomplish everything this game has to offer, and without the use of any guides or any help whatsoever. This is Bald and Blind. What's going on, guys? Salam salam. I am recording this in case I end up wanting to upload it or do something fun with it, although I've never edited a video ever, so I'd have to spend a lot of time learning all that first, so we'll see what happens and if I can even figure out how to edit this. But I've seen this game pop up a lot on Reddit and other places, so I've been browsing around and it got me super excited to play this game again. I haven't played in about 15 years, and back then that time was mostly spent just wearing silly things and not really doing anything. I mean, we were kids. But that's not the plan at all this time, so here we are. I am using RuneLite and the 117 HD plugin, because from what I saw while browsing, that seemed like that was the way to go, just for some small quality of life things, but I do not plan on using anything on RuneLite or otherwise that will guide us through the game, such as the Wiki, which I've heard a lot about too. So I do have some basic understanding of the game, and we'll just figure everything else out from there. And we'll probably also be doing this in Ironman mode, which I've seen a little bit about, but I didn't look into it too much to avoid getting much guidance. I just know the Ironman tutor will tell us more, so once we get to that part, we'll see what Ironman mode is all about and decide what to do there. This is gonna be a blast and a crazy adventure, and I'm so excited to share it with you all if I decide to learn how to edit and then upload it on YouTube. Yeah, this tutor just talked me into going with Hardcore Ironman. I mean, he said that if we die, we just become a regular Iron Man, so let's just see how far we can get before dying. Or maybe we should just create a new account every time that we die. That does sound a little psychotic, though. It did say the spellbook is filtered by default, so let's just turn that off real quick, I guess. Oh, yeah, Habibi. That's a little bit overwhelming, never mind. Let's just turn that back off. Maybe we'll turn it on occasionally to see some cool new spells we have coming up to unlock. So he said to talk to the Lumbridge guide when we get there. I know we said no guides, but I mean, obviously, NPCs and things available to us in the game itself are not against the rules. I'm gonna take this opportunity to dig through the settings because rotating the camera with the arrow keys doesn't feel very nice. So I'm just gonna look to see if there's a way to change that, and maybe some other things that we'll see in the settings. So I was able to find these in RuneLite for WASD to rotate camera, turn that on of course. And then I found a middle mouse button to rotate camera in the in-game settings, and this just feels so much better. And there were a lot of settings in-game and in RuneLite that I did not understand, so I'll go back to those later once I know what they mean, and some things that I did change. But let's see what this guide has for us. He says his friend the cook could use our help, and he's in the kitchen of the castle over here, so let's go see what he needs. Our very first quest, Cook's Assistant, in which it's the Duke of Lumbridge's birthday, and he forgot to buy the ingredients that he needs to bake his cake. He should probably lose his job, but let's help him out and save him the embarrassment. So as I was talking to him, I took notes in this little notepad here, where he said each ingredient is. Flour, we gotta go northwest to the mill, talk to Millie, and then milk on the other side of the river, and then eggs are by the cattle. So let's go. Pick the wheat, and now she said we take it to the top floor of the mill and grind it into flour. Pot of flour done. So I literally see a dairy cow right here, and I also see eggs right here too. But he didn't say the milk and eggs are by the mill, he said they're across the river. So I don't know if there are special milk and eggs across the river, but just in case, that's where we're gonna go, since that's where he said to go. Got the bucket of milk, got the eggs, so now let's go to this birthday party. Do we get to go to the Duke's party? Afraid not, only big cheeses get to dine with the Duke. Oh, that sucks. Maybe one day I'll be important enough to sit on the Duke's table. Yeah. Maybe, but I won't be holding my breath. What the f? This guy's an asshole. We just saved your job. Very nice. First quest done. Let's go. And got some cooking XP to go with it too. Screw that cook though. He does not deserve any help. Okay, so that was our first level up message. Level 4 cooking. Let's talk to this guy again, see if he has any other ungrateful people he'd like us to help. Father Eric in the church. Okay, let's go. Started the quest, but it has a recommended combat level of 10, and we're still level 3 combat, so I have no idea why he told us to do this quest. I think he wants us to die. So we're not gonna listen to him. We'll come back to this quest later, and we'll just find our own quests. The other quests here say members only, but this one does not. So let's get it. Hey Duke, you should fire that cook. He's a moron. Our second quest, Rune Mysteries. The Duke of Lumbridge has found a strange talisman that he wants us to take to the mage Cedrador in the Wizard's Tower. Could this lead to some crazy discovery? So let's head over there and give this talisman to Cedrador. So ever since the first tower was destroyed, they haven't been able to access the rune essence mines to get their own essence, which they then use to make runes. They've been having to get it from other sources. So he thinks this talisman is the key to the discovery of getting access to these mines again. So he gave us a package to take to Aubrey and Varrock, who is an expert on rune crafting. This is huge if that is the case, so we are on the way to Aubrey pronto. I know. We're on the cusp of this epic discovery, and we're supposed to get to Aubrey pronto, but I may have got distracted by a quest icon I saw in Draenor Village, so I started Vampire Slayer. But it has a recommended combat level of 20, so not touching that yet, but I did see this quest icon along the way too, so we're heading over there to see what that is. I mean, if Sedidor wanted us there really fast, he should have just teleported us to Aubrey. Our third quest, Ernest the Chicken, in which Veronica and her fiancé Ernest were wandering around, and Ernest walked into this creepy manor to ask for directions over an hour ago. This place is pretty spooky, so let's see if we can find him. Also, sorry I got distracted with this quest and one other quest in the middle of doing Rune Mysteries. I realize it's probably a little hard to follow, so I'll avoid doing that in the future. This maniac turned this guy into a chicken. I guess the name of the quest makes sense now, but let's try to help. So in order to get this maniac's machine working again, we need to find him the pressure gauge, rubber tube, and oil can so that he can hopefully turn Ernest back to normal. So I am literally picking up every single thing that I see on the ground and searching every cabinet, every bookshelf, every drawer, everything, looking for parts or maybe something that we can get that'll help us find those parts. Wait a minute. Okay. I do see the ladder in the corner, but let me just finish searching the room and then we'll go down that ladder. Alright, so I do see the oil can locked behind that door, and there's some levers scattered around everywhere and some doors, so just gotta figure this puzzle out, I guess, to get the door unlocked for the oil can. And that lever did nothing. Huh. Didn't even notice the lever on the right wall, my bad, but got this door opened, and now there's 2 more levers in here, so probably gonna try to keep track of what's opening what, to try to get to this oil can. Finally, let's get the oil can, and let's get out of here and look for the other 2 pieces. I just realized that when you click on a quest, it shows you all this information about what you've already done in the quest and what you still need to do, where you need to go, but I've been taking notes over here on the side for quests, so I guess I'll just delete that, and I won't use this notepad for quests anymore, I'll just use it for other things. Pinball game done. What do we get? Oh, some emeralds. Beautiful. Oh, do I see our first upgrade on the ground? Oh, look at us. Looking dangerous. Dig over here. No use for it around here, so you leave it alone. Huh? Oh. Just taking a quick note in our notepad, so that we can remember to come back here and see what's in that grave once we get membership. Search this. Oh, we got a key. Okay, we'll take it. Seems to be a pressure gauge in here. Perfect. And a lot of piranhas. Okay. Oh, alright, we do have fish food. Okay, start eating the food. Hungrier than ever. Shit. Oh yeah, we have poison. Let's try that. My bad, misclick. Okay. Poison, fountain. Wait, what? Firmly grasp it. Put it in the fountain. Okay, that's not working. Yes, fish food, there you are. So my idea is we poison the fish food and then feed that to them since they ate the fish food. But if that doesn't work, I have a couple other ideas. Pour a little poison in this box. Poison fish food, yes, perfect. Okay, that should work. Unless they won't let me do that just to troll me. Got some more food for the piranhas. I bet you guys are hungry. Eat it all up. Perfect. Just the rubber tube left, which I did see in a locked room, and we have a key, so I'm assuming this key goes to that door. Rubber tube. Oh shit, did I just steal it from that guy? I'm sorry, Habibi. Wallah, I wasn't even paying attention. Wallah. Let's go. Second quest done. We saved poor Ernest and got paid. I keep forgetting you cannot leave through this door. Anyway, let's get this package to Aubrey. So Aubrey gave us these research notes to take back to Sedidor. He thinks that with this, they may be able to access the rune essence mines again. What? This guy just started talking to me randomly. I'm just standing here. Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Our fourth quest. Romeo and Juliet. Romeo randomly stopped us in the town square asking for our help. He wants us to help get him with the love of his life, Juliet, even though he can't describe what she looks like, and her father does not approve of them being together. Probably because Romeo's a moron. So let's try to help these 2 lovebirds out. I mean, they've been waiting like a jillion years for this discovery, so hopefully they can wait a couple more minutes, because apparently we just started Romeo and Juliet. Romeo started talking to us randomly. He can't even describe what Juliet looks like, but he said she lives this way. We also started Demon Slayer, but that has a recommended combat level of 15, so not gonna touch that yet. Juliet gave us a message to deliver to Romeo. I hope he can read. I think we're in the clear. Just told him the message in our bag is a grocery list from Juliet, not a love note. Don't know why I thought it'd be a good idea to talk to him, but he spotted the note. So the message from Juliet said that if her dad sees Romeo again, he will kill him. So we're gonna go talk to Father Lawrence in the church to see if he can help. So the plan is we make Juliet appear dead, so they put her in the crypt. Then Romeo goes and retrieves her from the crypt. We do that by giving her a cadaver potion, which, now that I'm saying it again, sounds a lot like the word cadaver. I'm sure that's intentional. That's pretty clever. Romeo said the apothecary should be near the sword shop. There he is. Need to go pick some cadaver berries, which he said are down here by the mine. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, thank you, stranger. Not sure how many we need, but we got 4. And picked a couple red berries, so we'll just bank all the extras, whatever. But yeah, we need to take this long way around to avoid those wizards this time. Got the potion, talked to Romeo. He said Father Lawrence already filled him in on the plan, so let's go give this potion to Juliet. Bottoms up. Good luck, Juliet. Dead. Sir, I'm sorry to tell you, the groceries I got your daughter actually killed her. Prepare the crypt, please. You're a fox. Sorry about Juliet, maybe we can meet up later. What? Who's Juliet? Damn, Romeo, like that? Romeo's crazy, but quest complete. All we got was some quest points, but we'll take it. Now we gotta go deliver the message to Detour for Rune Mysteries. No more distractions or anything. Let's go. Quest complete. We got access to the Rune Essence mines, and he gave us an air talisman. I wrote that on my notes here. He said that he can teleport us to the mines, and so can Aubrey. And he said the air altar is southwest of Falador. We could use this talisman to access it and make our own runes. And we can find other talismans throughout our adventures. That's huge. I see there are a couple more quest icons that we can do over in the Lumbridge area. So let's head over that way. Alright, hold on. This snow in the swamp just looks funny. Let me see if there's something I can do about that. This should do it. Seasonal. I guess automatic has it snowing because it's winter right now. So put that on summer. Wow. That looks so much better. Perfect. I wasn't recording the past few minutes because I've just been looking through like interfaces and settings and stuff. Look at this combat achievement thing. There's like regular bosses, skilling bosses, raids. There's all these different tiers of tasks. I mean, look at all these tasks just for the easy ones. And then there's all these bosses. There's like a billion bosses in this game. And then all these rewards for finishing different tiers. And this looks like an absolute blast. I'm looking forward to seeing how much of this we can finish. Hopefully all of it. And this is going to be a ton of fun. And then other than quests, of course, you also have these achievement diaries, which look like they correspond to different regions and things like that. That seems pretty interesting. Looking forward to that. And this other thing that absolutely blew my mind, like the combat achievements did, is this collection log. What is this? Ya Habibi, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. What is all this? So many different things, and there's all these pets, and there's 1,561 different things to collect. I am excited to see what our first item on this collection log is going to be. And this, in combination with the combat achievement thing, just look like so much fun. I'm looking forward to completing both of those. The collection log, combat achievements, or as much of it as possible. We are going to have a blast with this. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Bald and Blind. Please leave me feedback on what you all thought of the video. Like I said, it's my first time ever recording or editing a video. I'm still learning and improving. But anyway, there's still so much to come and I'm so excited for what's ahead of us. We're just getting started, but let's find out just how much we can accomplish on Bald and Blind. See you guys on the next episode.